Today, I'm breaking down the 4 AI skills that you actually need. 2 people can open the same AI, type into the same box, and get completely different results. One person gets garbage, while the other turns it into product listings, ads, content, leverage, and ultimately profits. It comes down to one single skill. Now, everything in this video runs on one core idea. Once you see it, all of this starts to click. And skill number 1 is going to be the foundation for everything else in this video. And it is meta prompting. Now, meta prompting is just a fancy way of saying pretty much this. You're not asking AI what to do. You're telling it how to think. Most people open up ChatGPT, type in one sentence, hit enter, and hope for the best. They think that's going to be the best that they can get. When the answer sucks, they blame ChatGPT or whatever AI it is that they're using. The problem isn't the AI, it's the lack of structure. What you want to define up front is the role that AI is playing, the goal it's trying to achieve, and any constraints that you care about, and how you want the output to be formatted. By the way, I'm going to show you a basic crappy prompt along with what we're talking about so you can see the difference between both. All right, check this out. Okay, so for this very first one, what we're going to do is we're just simply going to tell it that it is an e-commerce expert marketer. The goal is to help create high converting product listings and add copy, ask clarifying questions before responding, keep responses concise and benefit focused. Use bullet points when useful. All right, now pause right here. Notice something important. I didn't even ask for anything yet. I just simply told the AI the rules of the game. This is why some people think that AI is, I guess, mid, and other people feel like it's cheating. Here's the part that most people don't realize. You don't even have to write prompts like this yourself. You can literally just talk to ChatGPT and tell it what you want. Instead of overthinking the structure, you can say something like, I'm a dropshipper, I sell products online, I want better product listings, ads, and content. Can you create a reusable prompt I can use every time? And ChatGPT will build the meta prompt for you. You're not trying to become a prompt engineer. You're just simply explaining your goal like a normal human being. Now, watch what happens. AI doesn't just give you an answer, it gives you a tool or a template that you can reuse. And honestly, once you do this, everything else in this video just becomes so much easier. All right, now before we continue with everything else really quick, I am going to open up a brand new chat because I just really want to quickly show you what it's going to come out with. We're just simply telling it that I'm a dropshipper selling products online, create a reusable prompt I can use to generate high converting product titles, descriptions, and add copy. The prompt should ask for clarifying questions, focus on benefits, avoid hype, and work for different products. So here, all I have to do is go ahead and hit enter, and let's see what it gives me. All right, so this is what it's giving me. It's a lot more detailed, and that's something that AI is going to give you when you ask it to create the prompts for you. You can, of course, ask it to make it a lot shorter, but for this, we're just going to go with the simpler way of doing things, which still works. If you look at this, you can see that it says you are a senior e-commerce copywriter specializing in conversion-focused dropshipping product pages and ads. So it is a lot more detailed. And then before writing anything, ask me these clarifying questions, and then it gives you all of this extra information that it's going to ask you before it actually creates the prompts or before it creates the images or before it creates whatever it is that you're asking it for. Now, let's build on top of that foundation. Most people ask AI something like, write me a product title for a portable blender. That's just being lazy. That's lazy prompting. What you actually want AI to understand is what the product is for or who it's for, what problem it solves, and what kind of buyer you're targeting. And if you want to step it up, get your product and upload an image of it, or even better, include a link to the product source with the information. So that way, ChatGPT or the AI that you're using can parse or simply just read that website and get all of the information that it needs. Okay, so we're going to go back to our original prompt. You're an expert e-commerce marketer, and then we're going to add to it what we just talked about. So I'm going to go ahead and simply paste in the rest of my prompt, which is going to start right here, right? 3 product titles and a short product description. The product is going to be the portable blender, and I'm going to add a link to it. So let's run over to AliExpress really fast. All right, so these are the different portable blenders that we have. Let's just go with an easy one. Let's check this one out. All right, so this one looks good. We have the specifications and the descriptions. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this. And let's go back to ChatGPT, and let's include it in that little link section that I added. It's pretty long, but it doesn't really matter. And then the target customer is going to be for busy professionals, gym goers, people trying to stay healthy. The tone is going to be clear, benefit driven with not really too much extra added hype, and focus on convenience and speed. Do not exaggerate the claims. All right, so we're going to do that for this one. And then here, I'm just going to tell it to give me a product description for a portable blender. Also give me a title. Here's the link to the product. All right, so let's go ahead and do both and let's see what the difference is. Okay, so right off the bat, the one that we're optimizing, that we're using meta prompts for, it's already asking us a few questions like we had told it to. So where is this listing live? Key to use, the case to emphasize. So what's the main angle you want to win on? So it's going to give us a couple of options, a few extra things over here. Now, this other one kind of just assumed, and then it gave us a description. Go from fruits to fresh smoothies in seconds with this ultra portable USB rechargeable blender. All right, it looks good so far. It sounds okay. It really does. It doesn't sound too bad. But if as you keep reading, it just sounds very generic. And honestly, who likes emojis in their product descriptions? I don't know. I personally don't like that. But this is what you get for this one. And now let's answer the questions that ChatGPT is asking us. So one, where is it going to go live? Let's just say Shopify. What's the main angle you want to win on? Let's go with smooth. Actually, you know what? Let's go with traveling, because traveling can kind of encompass people going to the gym and people working as well. And then 3, product specifics, confirm or correct, capacity. Okay, so that we do have to actually give it a little bit of information, or we can simply just make it easier and copy all of this. Now, the reason I'm doing it like this and the reason I didn't actually read into it is because I'm not using an AI agent. And that's something that's very important to know. So on ChatGPT, you can actually choose to do that by clicking here and then going to the agent mode. I believe you need to have the pro version for this. What this does is it gives you deeper research, essentially. It gives you, I guess, somebody that's going to go into these websites. They're going to click around. They're going to get all the information that you need. When you use regular ChatGPT, they can't necessarily go and expand certain parts. They can't click on a link and then navigate to there and get the information they need. So agent mode, the way that I see it, is just much, much deeper. We're not doing that for now because not everybody has access to that. So we're just going to give it a little bit of extra information. All right, now, number 4, price positioning, budget or impulse buy, or mid-range reliable daily tool. I'm going to go with reliable daily tool. So mid-range, and then question number 5, words you don't want to use. We're good. And now let's see what it gives us. So one more time, product title, portable USB rechargeable blender, personal smoothie, and juice maker on the go. Here it's giving us 3 different titles because we asked for it. Portable travel blender with the size capacity. Fresh smoothies anywhere, no outlet needed. Number 2, USB rechargeable portable blender. And number 3, compact travel blender with stainless steel blades. I like this one a little bit more because it also emphasizes it's fast, easy, and portable. So stay consistent with your routine even when you're on the move. This portable 500 milliliter blender makes it easy to blend smoothies, protein shakes, blah, blah, blah. So as you can see, this actually looks a lot more professional and it reads a little bit better and it's a bit more specific and it has more of a use case than this one over here. So you can already see how much better this is coming out to be than the other one. Just look at the difference. Now, imagine doing this across dozens of products. Once you understand the logic, tools just make it faster. And that's where AutoDS fits in. Instead of manually rewriting titles and descriptions, the AutoDS title and description optimizer, powered by AI, applies the same thinking directly to your product listings right when you're optimizing or uploading your products. It's the same skill, just with less manual work. All right, next up, AI UGC video. And this is where most people misunderstand AI video. They think that it's about the tool, and that's not always the case. UGC works because it feels human. There's a scenario, there's a problem, and there's a reaction. AI only works here if you clearly define who the creator is and what's happening. So once again, we meta prompt. Now for this, we are going to be using Sora 2. I love Sora 2, and it works pretty well. So we're just going to go ahead and put here what we want. This is what ChatGPT is telling us to give it. And we are going to be putting, what the heck is going on back there? And then we're just going to go ahead and click on create video. Now, while that's creating, on the other one, we're going to pretty much do the same thing, except we're going to be lazy about the prompt, right? Because we're going to do something that's very generic and very easy. So give me a product video of someone using a portable blender. That script can be used with advanced tools like, let's say, Sora 2 to experiment, but most people don't want to engineer prompts every single time. And that's why tools like Create UGC exist. The structure is pretty much already built for you, and it's built for things like e-commerce. You just focus on the product and the message. In e-commerce, this is how people really just test ads, they test their products, and they validate demand without having to film anything else or film themselves. Now, Create UGC is very easy to use and it's made for e-commerce. So check this out. This is all you have to do. Just go ahead and click on new video. You paste in your product link. And now you're going to go ahead and choose the type of video that you want. So you want a product reaction or a product in hand. I would go with product in hand using VO3 because that's usually the best results. We're going to click on continue. Now, we're not going to change anything when it comes to the product description or the product name. That's already auto-filled because we did provide the link. What we are going to do is we're going to choose our product image. So I'm going to choose this one right here. Actually, I'm going to choose this one right here. I like the blue one. So let's click on next. We're going to choose our video settings. I do want to keep it at 15 seconds. Let's make it a little bit longer. English, the aspect ratio, and the platform. We're going to keep it at general. Now we're going to choose our avatar. So I'm just going to go with this dude right here. Click on next. And now it's going to generate a script for us. Remember, this is already optimized for e-commerce. So we're not even going to touch the script. We're going to leave it as is. Go ahead and click on continue. And we're going to generate. That's it. Let's go ahead and check out all 3 versions that we got. So the first one was with the basic prompt. And this actually came out better than I expected. AI has come a long way, but just check it out.
In 40 seconds, you're pouring a fresh smoothie anywhere the day takes you. Rechargeable, self-cleaning, and built to travel. Blend a smoothie. Press and blend. That's it. In 40 seconds, you're pouring a fresh smoothie anywhere the day takes you. Rechargeable, self-cleaning, and built to travel.
Okay, so that was the video, and honestly, it came out pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but it's not very accurate. Now, let's check out the other one. So this is the one that we generated with the more complex prompt, and it is better. It's still not 100%, but it definitely is a lot better. So
right here, banana, oats, blueberries, little honey. Pop the lid on and it does its thing while I hunt for my keys. It comes out super creamy and the lid's already a cup, so I just toss it in my bag and go. Morning lifesaver.
All right, so as you can see, this one actually felt a bit more realistic. It felt more UGC style. The other one was a bit more commercial style. All right, now before we do play the next one, I do want to mention that the images look a little bit different in all of them because when you look at the actual image that we chose, which was this one right here, it's probably not necessarily realizing that that blender is actually that same blender right there, just with, a top to it. So that's why it looks a little bit off, but just prompting it a little bit differently, giving a little bit more detail on the product itself, or maybe just telling it to get rid of the top part, or simply by just using a different and more clear image, we're going to get better results. But either way, it's still really good. Check it out.
I used to skip my morning smoothies because cleanup was such a hassle. This double cup juicer literally ejects the pulp for me and I'm out the door in minutes. Seriously, you need to try this. Grab yours now.
This one was very UGC-ish. Like it felt UGC-ish, right? I don't even know how to word. Like it felt a lot more natural. Now, the other one that felt really natural was the one that we made with Sora with our better prompt. I'm kind of caught in between. I like both. I'm kind of biased towards Create UGC though, just because for one, it doesn't really give you any watermarks. And then not just that, you can also give it clear images like I mentioned earlier, or you can give it different links to different products and it'll give you way better results. And again, all you have to do is just a few clicks, insert the link and you're done. Now really quick, if you want all of these prompts that I'm showing you so you can use it for yourself, just leave a comment down below with the hashtag AI and let me know which one of these that you've actually had troubles with. Also, be sure that you're subscribed and make sure you like the video. All right, let's keep going. All right, next up, AI image generation, skill number 4. It's the same exact skill, just a different output. Most bad AI prompt images come from vague prompts. If you want usable images, you need to specify the angle, the lighting, the background, and the use case. Now let's go ahead and ask it for a product image. Let's not give it a reference image. Let's just see if it takes it from the link that we chose, that we gave it earlier. Give me a product image, please, referencing the link that I provided earlier. And now for the other one, can pretty much do the same thing, except I'm going to paste my prompt. Generate a clean e-commerce product image using the product from link. I'm going to give it the link one more time. Soft studio lighting, centered composition, high detail, no text or logos. All right, let's go for it. Let's see what it does. It already generated these over here. So these actually look pretty good. Let's check out the reference image. So, I mean, it kind of looks like it, not really too much. No, it doesn't look like it. It's got a different type of top and they all have different images. All right, let's check out what this one's coming up with, which is also not necessarily coming out the best because the top isn't the right one. It's different. So what we're going to do is we're going to look under the specifications. Let's go ahead and view more. Let's look for the right image. I like this one. Let's go ahead and copy this image. And now let's tell it, use this image for reference. Same thing with this one over here. Okay, so I actually didn't realize that when I copied it over the entire listing description. That's something you gotta watch out for with AliExpress. When you copy one image in the description, it's gonna copy the entire thing. But while that is doing its thing, let's run over to AutoDS. Let's go ahead and import that product to our store. So I'm gonna click on import product, single product, and then paste it in. Let's go ahead and add it as a draft, which means it's gonna be added to our draft section on our AutoDS platform, where we can edit it, make any adjustments to the title, the description, everything before we have it go live on our store. As you can see, it's actually speeding up a lot already, because if we're doing this manual way, we would have to go to our Shopify store and then input everything ourselves. We're gonna have to type in the description, the title, all of that stuff. AutoDS simplifies and automates the entire thing for us. Now, when we import our product to AutoDS, this is what we're gonna have. And this is what I talked about earlier, actually. So the title right here, we can go ahead and optimize the title with AI. It's gonna make it sound more professional and balanced. We're gonna AI right. And it's giving us the portable USB double cup juicer blender for smoothies and milkshakes. So that's good for now. Let's go ahead and click on save. Under description, we can also go ahead and optimize our description with AI. We can do that through here. We can do the exact same thing. We can click on write, and it's going to go ahead and fix the entire description for us. It's going to look better. It's going to sound better. It's going to be a lot cleaner. And again, it is made for e-commerce in particular, so it really makes everything a lot more concise. But what we're really here for is for our images. So check it out. Here, we can just simply click on generate images over here. Now we're going to go ahead and choose our reference images. So we can choose 3 of them. So far we have these 2, and I'm going to go ahead and choose this one. I'm going to take that one off, and I'm going to do this one actually because it's a lot more clear. And you know what? I'm going to take this one off because the lid might throw it off a little bit. So let's go ahead and click on add images. Oh, also you can upload your own as well. And now what do we want? So we can be simple with this. We can give it our simplified prompts. We don't have to get all fancy with our meta prompting, because this is automatically going to create the meta prompt before it gives us our generated result. So we're simply going to place a product in the modern kitchen with fruits all around it. Keep it clean and simple with the focus on the blender. Now we're going to go ahead and generate our AI product image, and that's really about it. Now it's going to give us our result over here. All right, now while that one is generating, let's go ahead and take a look at our ChatGPT results, and this is what we get. So this one right here is not necessarily it because of that top part right there. That doesn't really work, but everything else does look pretty clean. It looks pretty good. Portable USB rechargeable blender, personal smoothies, and juice maker on the go. I love how it's actually doing the text and it's not making it all random. So it gives you a couple of different options. I don't know why she's sticking it in her nose, but here we have the travel-friendly portable blender, which is the angle that we were trying to catch with our advertising. Because remember earlier we told ChatGPT that we wanted it to be travel-friendly and also for gym goers and a few of these different demographics. Well, that's what it's giving us. So the only thing that I'm seeing here that I don't like is this little apostrophe or open parentheses, and there's no close, but we can easily fix that. But besides that, it really does get the energy of the product, right? So it has a person traveling and it has the blender. It looks pretty good. The only thing is that top cup right there. As we've noticed, I guess AI confuses that part. All right, so the prompt that we gave it is to put it in a modern kitchen with fruits around it and the focus being the blender. And this is what it gave us. And to be completely honest with you, this is actually spot on, 100% accurate. This is a lot better than anything that we got from ChatGPT. Even after we gave it the sources and everything, this is actually directly from the image. Check it out. Like, it's the same blender. It has a little, what's this thing called? The top next to it. And they just put a cup in the background, which is fine. This is all we needed. Let's just do one more. All right, so I'm going to make another crappy prompt, put it next to a gym bag in the middle of the gym with a protein shake in it. Clearly, though, we didn't specify for it to just give us the top part. It's going to give us the entire thing because, that's part of the product image. So if we wanted to just to have the top part, then we would look for a reference image of just the top without the actual electronic blender bottom. But this is what it gives us. And honestly, again, I think it looks absolutely fantastic. The only reason it keeps giving us this cup is because there's a cup in this reference image over here. Dude, I don't know what to tell you. I think this looks great. This is probably the best result that we've gotten. This one and the previous one that we saw. So tools definitely help streamline and make things a lot easier. Now here is the big takeaway. Everything that you just saw is powered by one skill, and that's meta prompting. Meta prompting controls text. It controls the product titles. It controls the videos that you come up with, and it controls the images that you generate. Tools don't replace the skill. They essentially reward it. And if you're in e-commerce, this compounds a lot quicker than you think. You don't need every AI tool out there. You need control and then tools that apply it where money is actually made. Now, if you want to learn more about AI skills in e-commerce, then just go ahead and check out this video right here so you can learn how you can start your entire e-commerce business in less than 5 minutes.